What up, guys? Welcome to another edition of The League is Doubting Me and Rodney Frederick. Slow videos, slow timing, bringing them in. It is what it is. I have no excuses. I don't have any excuses, man. I don't know. Videos, watching games, making videos, Sometimes you feel like it, sometimes you don't. A lot of times, I think y'all can understand why I kind of don't feel like it, especially when it comes down, both series, really. Michigan State and this series. But I primarily do videos on this series. And of course, we're in week 18, last game of the season. And I can tell you right now, we're not going to the playoffs again. We're 9-7. Chances are knock on wood or glass, you will get 10 wins, which is an improvement. But not enough to get to the playoffs. Mainly because of this. See that the Ravens are locked in for that 7th seed. Probably could get a little bit higher with another win. I don't know. I don't know where the Jags stand. I don't know where any of these teams really stand. We'll look at standings a little bit later. The Ravens have beaten me twice. So they hold that tiebreaker over me. So that's another reason why we're not going. That's the biggest reason we're not going. The other reason we're not going is the Bengals. They swept me too. We only had one sweep in the division, and that was the Steelers. So we're better than the Steelers, but we're still not going to the playoffs. Basically, that's why I'm not in a hurry to make this video, because it's like, oh my God, we can't. It's like, dude, we won more games. Had a good season. And compared to other seasons, we had a pretty good season. But it's just not enough, because you have to beat the teams in your division, especially the top teams in your division. This is a very competitive AFC North. The Bengals and Ravens definitely stand out. And you got us and the Steelers. And we can say at least we're better than the Steelers. But that's not enough to get us in the playoffs. And it is what it is. I'm wondering what I'm going to do for the future. Obviously, Myles Garrett is coming back. We tried to negotiate a deal with him. He was okay with it, but he's like wanting more money, and we're going to give him a player-friendly contract. We're going to pay him. He deserves to get paid. He is the top defensive lineman in the league at 27 sacks this year. Broke a record. Obviously, the GOAT. But they're putting him as the number 2 ranked right in the league. That's blasphemy. He's number 1. Unless Aaron Donald's still. I think Aaron Donald is still playing in this. But Aaron Donald's great, but I think Myles Garrett is better. The reason why we don't put Myles Garrett over an Aaron Donald, probably, Aaron Donald was great. But the reason why we don't put him on the same cliff as Aaron Donald probably is because of the team and the winning. Aaron Donald won a Super Bowl. Myles Garrett hasn't. That's the only thing you can knock on him. But, he's going to be in another Pro Bowl. 6-time Pro Bowler. To me, he's number 1. 27 sacks, dude. 73 tackles, 42 tackles for losses. The guy is elite. He is elite. One of the best to do it. So we're going to pay him like that. Mecole Hardman is definitely coming back. I am going to pay him that contract. We got $106 million in cap. We can do a lot with this and retain some talent that we got. Because this year's team was good. We need to improve in the linebacker department. I think our linebacker core is weak. Miles Jack is carrying it. and he's getting older. We need guys to step up. Could look to get a middle linebacker in free agency. I don't know if we drafting a player and having to build him. I don't think we can do that anymore if we want to kind of make a run next year. If we're going to be a playoff team next year, but McCole Hartman is definitely coming back. His re-sign interest is there, and we're going to pay him whatever we have to pay him to keep McCole Hartman. McCole Hartman had a great year. 86 overall. He has a morale boost of +1, 28 years old. So he's not yet at the 30 range. So it'd be good to get a contract with him, probably a 3-year contract at best. I could see myself doing that with him. I mean, and his wide receiver ranking should go up by next year. He had a fantastic year. 83 catches, 1,280 yards, 13 touchdowns. Yeah. He exploded. I mean, he was with the Jets last year, had the same volume of catches, but had more yards and had way more touchdowns. So McCall Hartman has proven to me that he's a top receiver. Wyatt Teller, he's getting older, but do we have someone to replace him at the right guard position? And right now, I can say no. Of course, I have to look at his regression, see how much he's regressed, and whether we're going to give him a contract or not. He only wants a year deal. Keep him for another year until I get another pretty good guard in his place would probably be the optimal view to do. It'd be probably a smart thing to do. Don't want many changes to the offensive line. We need a strong offensive line because Rodney Frederick is not a scrambler. Mostly he stays in the pocket. We need good offensive linemen. That's basically it. Karen Mitchell has really no interest in us, but that's fine. You get a guy like this anywhere pretty much. He sort of plays the slot corner role most of the time when Greedy Williams isn't. Not a player I count on a lot. Greedy Williams definitely brought it. He plays the slot corner position, and we will definitely pay him, but his re-sign interest is very low. That's not good. Cedric Tillman improved a lot, and this is probably why Dwight McNeil will probably not get that 5th-year option. He probably won't get the 5th-year option because I want to see him prove it. A lot of times, playing that slot receiver role, he would drop passes in contact when the tackle would come, drop passes, and all that stuff. And Cedric Tillman was just outshining him in a lot of ways. I really want to bring him back. He's 26 years old. Might kind of overpay for him a little, but I don't know. He could be gone because his re-sign interest is also low. DeJuan Jones, right tackle. Really want to keep him, and his re-sign interest is there, so we can keep a young tackle there. So that's good. Keon White, his re-sign interest is low. Had a pretty good year, but is he a star player? Not really. He's not a star. I don't. You can get another guy in the draft to do what he does. He's not a big playmaker. He makes plays, but not enough to make me go sweat the fact that he's not interested in re-signing with the team. Another guy that's not really interested in me is Chris Barnes. Not really. It's kind of like a standalone player. The contract he's wanting, I really don't want to pay him that. So we're probably going to move on. Luke Weipler is a backup center. And he wants a year deal, but his re-sign interest is low. I don't know. Don't know what to say about him. I could do without him. Malik Hooker is very interested, but he wants to get paid for a while. And I just don't feel comfortable giving him a 3-year contract. Even though he helped the team, made the team better, especially in the safety spot, don't know about paying him. I don't want to pay him $25 million for 3 years. I just don't want to do it. That's $8 million a year. Good, but going to regress. And he had a good year, but I don't see myself giving him 3 years. Antonio Gibson's Resign thing is interest is always low. He tried, of course, to go in the free agency market. They didn't want to pay him. And he ended up, after the offseason, he was still in free agency. So we picked him back up. So I'm not really too worried about him. He doesn't want to resign with me. That's fine. But he'll probably be waiting again in free agency. He'll see what he can get in free agency, which it won't be much because he didn't perform as good as he did last year. And he tried this crap again, so we'll just do it again. Just sign him to another year deal. I don't know. Don't care about this guy. Miles Jack is older, but he held it together. But I definitely don't want to pay him $28 million. Don't want to do it. And chances are I will not. We'll probably be losing Miles Jack. I hate to lose him, but I don't want to pay him. Oh, my Jeep Patriot is complete and ready to be picked up. Why don't they call me? Tell me a price. I'll deal with that later. I'm not looking to really rush to get my car back yet. Miles Jack, don't want to pay him that. Don't want to keep him. I mean, he's a great player, but he's regressing, and we definitely need to get someone younger at the middle linebacker position. Donis Carroll, want to keep him because he's young, but his re-sign interest is low. We'll see how that goes. Mitchell Knight. I definitely need offensive line depth, even though he's not really improving. He's got that normal dev. Got normal dev. You're not really going to improve, and he's on the 70 overall range. Backup guard, not important. Alex Wright, don't care. Joe Bitonio. Now this is another guy just like Wyatt Teller. Do you keep these guys? And I'm like, yeah, you got to keep these guys because they bring to the table things for your offensive line that you need. We definitely need them. We need to move on from them, but we're going to find out there that's got us 87 overall star development. Of course, regression will hit him too. We need to replace him, but we don't have the guy to replace him right now. Damian Reed, don't care. Tim Settle, good job at the defensive tackle position when Emmanuel Jackson would get hurt. I can see myself bringing him back for that cheap kind of contract. Taki, we definitely need to move on from Taki. He needs to be a backup. He doesn't need to be one of the main guys on the linebacker position. I think he did okay, but he is not the answer. He's 30. I'd pay him a year at best to stay, but 2 years, $12 million. That's asking too much. Kazir Wright is very interested. I can see myself bringing him back, but I don't know. He doesn't give me what Miles Jack gives me, so I don't know. He's 30. Aaron Jones, I think he worked out pretty well. I mean, I could see myself bringing him back for a cheap contract. I could see that happening. Tracy Walker, 31. We need to get younger at the free safety position, period. Tracy Walker, I could bring back, but definitely need to be on the lookout for a younger free safety, even if we have to go through free agency to do it. Khalil Mack is old and he's being let go. I mean, he didn't even play. He was basically a bench warmer. Don't see any reason to bring him back because he's even more regressed than Miles Jack at this point. K. York had to franchise tag him last year. He's has low re-sign interest in me again this year. I really don't want to waste the tag on him. So I might kind of overpay him. He had a great year. So I might try to overpay the contract so we can keep him. Where I don't have to tag him because I really don't want to waste a tag on him because there's other players that may not accept my contract that I might want to tag and he'll be in the way. So we need to do something. And Dwight McNeil's 5th-year option is up. I'm going to tell you this right now. We're not going to do the 5th-year option on Dwight McNeil. I think he did pretty well when he started. This season, he kind of regressed a bit. And Cedric Tillman was outshining him. And I think we need to move. I just want to have a year where if he gives me a strong year next year, we'll put him on contract. The only reason I think to do a 5th-year option is to delay the big contract. I think that's the only reason why you do a fifth-year option. It delays it. I don't think he's worth a fifth-year option right now. So I think we're going to move on. We're not going to do a fifth-year option with him. Prove it to me next year that you're a good slot receiver, and we'll see where that goes. We'll see where it goes. But yeah, let's look at the standings and everything right quick. We'll stay in the AFC. Chiefs, Raiders. Oh, Raiders, Bengals, Ravens, Texans, Jags, Bills, and then it's us. We're not getting in. There's no way we're getting in. I think the Jaguars beat me, and I think the Texans beat me. Ravens beat me twice. Bengals beat me twice. We're not getting the playoffs. And that's pretty much it on that. We're not going to playoffs. And I don't know why Madden does this. They don't. We should have played the Bengals this week. You always end your season against a division rival. I don't understand why Madden can't keep. Maybe Madden's changed. Maybe Madden 26 is different. Maybe they actually keep it up now. But I'm playing the Saints. We should have played the Bengals. And then that would have this game would have more intrigue because I probably would have beat the Saints and we would have to beat the Bengals in order to make the playoffs. It would have been a lot more fun. But that did not happen. So here we are. That did not happen. And we'll just look at stats real quick. Rodney Frederick, I think, has the most passing yards in the league. 34 touchdowns, 16 interceptions, 4,916 yards passing. Had a really pretty good year. I definitely want that interceptions to come down. But as far as making plays with his arm and getting it to receivers, McCole Hardman, of course, made the difference in that. Can't knock Rodney Frederick. Rodney Frederick had a good year. Could he have done better? Yeah. But also, I think our defense should be better. I think our defense could have done better. We were playing with our with a hand tied behind our backs, man, because Myles Garrett was basically it. We did have some pass rush, but for the most part, it was Myles Garrett doing it. And teams passed the ball on us, and we had to score a lot of points to win games. And Frederick did his job. He did his job. He's definitely in talks of being one of the good players in the league. And he's earned it. And he had the most passing yards this season. Prescott comes in second, but that interception rate's very low compared to our dude. Jordan Love is with the Rams. Don't know why. I guess because Stafford retired. He had double-digit, interceptions, but he almost had 40 touchdowns, Josh Allen's killing it, man. 37 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Good Lord. 30-8 Burrow. 36-6. 33-6 Patrick Mahomes. Frederick needs to do those type numbers. He does those type numbers, don't give the ball away. Maybe we're in the playoffs. I don't know. I can't blame Frederick. Frederick had a good year. Frederick had a superb year. This offense was something else, man. I really like the offense this year. Can't put nothing on Frederick. The only thing I would say is too many interceptions, holds the ball too long on certain occasions, and gets sacked for too many times. It's getting ridiculous. It's ridiculous how many times my boy got sacked. He got sacked 62 times. Look at these other quarterbacks. He's the most sacked player in the league. And yet, he outdid everybody in passing yards. And that's something to be said about that. But 62 sacks. I can't even really blame the offensive line. A lot of times he held the ball too damn long. Can't do it. Bijan Robinson, of course, leads the league in rushing yards. Falcons are killer in this game. Kenny Plank would be like in love with this team if he saw this type of stuff. He would watch Falcons games and be happy instead of being miserable on Sunday when the NFL Red Zone's on and the Falcons they show Falcons. It's just like shaking his head, you know. Damian Pierce, Josh Jacobs, Travis Etienne, Brees Hall, Saquon Barkley, McCaffrey, Nick Chubb. We sent him over to the Bears. Did pretty well. Kenneth Walker's killing it in Seattle. Pacheco, pretty good. 17 touchdowns. Good Lord. Jonte Williams, Derrick Henry, J.K. Dobbins, Akers, Taylor, Mixon, and Gibson. Gibson did go over 1,000 yards. He did do that. And he'll likely do what he did last year, try to fight in free agency to see if he can get a long contract. He probably won't get it. And we'll probably have him back next year if he refuses my contract, which he probably will. Do. Top receivers, CeeDee Lamb, Chris Olave, Cooper Kupp, and McCole Hartman comes in fourth. I can't tell you the difference McCole Hartman made for offense. So that's really good. As far as AFC receivers, he is at the top. He is definitely at the top, and Peoples-Jones is not far from him. Peoples-Jones, man, Donovan Peoples-Jones showed up and showed out, man. To think I was going to trade him or I was going to trade him. Glad I didn't. Just put McCole Hartman on the team with him. He ate. He ate a lot. Definitely should get like a lot of love. And he has a Pro Bowl appearance. So that tells you everything you need to know. He does make the Pro Bowl. That tells you how elite he was. Down Peoples-Jones was that dude, man. And McCole Hartman makes his second Pro Bowl. Might as well get this out of the way, see who made the Pro Bowl or not. I know, of course, with all the interceptions, Rodney Frederick will not make a Pro Bowl. I'm pretty sure of it. No. He had the most passing yards, but as far as touchdowns to interception ratio, yeah, he wasn't that great. He was good. Especially if you consider the fact that he gave 62 sacks, man. It's ridiculous. That's ridiculous numbers. 62 sacks. Good Lord. And there's a lot of great backs in the league, so Antonio Gibson is not going to get the love. He's definitely not going to get the love that you would think he'd get. Where I want to go. Let's go to Browns only. That way I get this Pro Bowl stuff out the way. See, hey, my guys made a Pro Bowl. Antonio, 34 years old. Guy we need to replace. He doesn't make a Pro Bowl. Kind of surprised about that. Wyatt Teller. Pretty sure these guys would make a Pro Bowl. Say no on Wyatt Teller, too. Darnell White had a good year. I'm sure he didn't make a Pro Bowl. Nope. Well, no wonder he gave up 11 sacks. DeJuan Jones gave up 62 sacks. This line when you sit there and think about it, it's like, this line shouldn't get no love. They gave up 62 sacks. Now, a lot of them was on Frederick, but good God. Miles Jack, man. Top tackler for our Browns. But you can tell that his skill level is starting to drop. I'm sure he's going to regress some more. Grant Delpit. Didn't make a Pro Bowl. Had only a sack, no interceptions. Malik Hooker had 4 interceptions. I bet you he made the Pro Bowl. 85 overall. Definitely would want to bring him back, but definitely don't want to pay him for 3 years. He does make a Pro Bowl. Good for Malik Hooker. So White. Denzel Ward definitely ate this year. Top corner. But they're not. They're saying no Pro Bowl. They're saying no Pro Bowl for Denzel Ward, man. how many interceptions he had? He had 4 interceptions. I think that's pretty good. They're not going to put him there. Greedy Owens had 2 interceptions, so he had a pretty decent year at cornerback. Did pretty good. We allowed a lot of passing yards. Demir Perryman, I'm really proud of this guy. I seen him actually get better. He got better, you know. He's one of my draft picks I hit on. Normal dev. Didn't make a Pro Bowl, but he did make plays, man. He did make plays. I did like Zamir Perriman a lot. Goes without saying that Miles Jack is that dude. And, of course, I think we've seen it before. Yep, 6 Pro Bowl. No question about Myles Garrett. That's why I got to pay him. Another guy showed up. He gave me 8 sacks. Can't complain about that. Marcus Hyde did give me some sacks. I want to see double-digit sacks from him. But 8 sacks is pretty good for just your second year. In your second year, you got star development. You're 22 years old. He's still very young. He's still very young. So I think he'll be a Pro Bowler pretty soon if he keeps going the way he's going. So I can say without a doubt that Marcus Hyde is going to be that guy eventually. He's going to be that guy eventually. Jahlil Judge looked pretty good. Is he Grant Delpit? No, he's not Grant Delpit. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. But he's not there just yet. A lot of stuff on him has to come up. That zone coverage needs to come up. Man coverage would be great. All his tackle, all that stuff needs to come up. But he's a rookie. He's a rookie, and so it's like you don't really expect too much from a rookie. He gave me 2 interceptions. Pretty good. Emmanuel Jackson, he's got normal dev. He's out. Injuries starting stopped his kind of flow, but this is pretty good right here. I think the block shed definitely needs to come up. Awareness is there. Strength is really there. I think the guy could be legit. Just needs to quit getting injured. Not get injured so much. What do you give me? 5.5 sacks. Yeah, can't beat that, man. He's his second year, already, But you can see a problem with this defense. If it ain't Myles Jack, who else is giving me the sacks? Except for Marcus Hyde, who's getting better. But are you a disruptor like Myles Garrett? Interceptions. I mean, we did 2, 6, 7, 11, 13, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22 interceptions. That's not bad. That's not bad. We do get lit up a lot. This defense does get lit up a lot for a lot of passing yards, though. 32 for 40, 36 for 30, 42 for Cade York. We had to franchise tag him last year. Hopefully I'm not looking to do that this year. Definitely did a good job as far as kicking. And we punted 64 times. Don't know how that compares with the rest of the league. Maybe I should look at it before I go. Punted 64 times. We punted the most out of every other team. That's insane. And we still had the number 1 passing offense in the league. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, as far as passing yards, we were good. First downs, 379. I mean, that's pretty good. That's really good compared to the rest of the league. I mean, 379 first downs gained. It's pretty good. 15 rushing touchdowns, 36 passing touchdowns, 29.9 points a game. Our offense did fly. Ran the ball extremely well. 18 of 1,840 yards. Ravens ran it for almost 2,400, though. Jaguars way over 2,000. Texans over at 2,000. So not the best rushing attack. But 1,800 yards, I mean, that's pretty good. It's just not great. We outpassed everybody. which is probably why the ball got picked off a lot. We had more offensive yards than anybody, 6,433. Nobody's touching that, except for the Cowboys and the Rams and the Falcons and the Bills. But we had the most offensive yards in the league. Not bad. Of course, we got to look at the defense. Jaguars, 44 sacks, 6 interceptions. That's a low number of interceptions. Allowed 1,872 rushing yards and 3,158 yards, which is very low. Allowed the least number of yards. Then it climbs. Where are the Browns? Where is my Browns? Almost at the bottom defensively. We allowed a lot of passing yards, 4,284. We also allowed teams to run the ball on us pretty well. We allowed 456 points. Lions allowed 447, 422, 434. But the Saints are really bad. Yeah, no one's killed. I think we killed everybody on the line points. We allowed a lot of points. We did have 51 sacks, though, and 22 interceptions, which definitely leads the league. I don't think anyone's touching that 22 interception. Nobody's even close to 20, except for the Bears. Nobody touched us there. Converting. I think we're really bad here. Converting. Where are we at? Close to the bottom at 46% on third down. 237 attempts. We converted 110 of them, which is at 46%. Fourth down conversions 8. Attempts 6, so we're at 50% on fourth down. But we're at the bottom. I expected that. Red zone efficiency. You think we had this good passing offense? You think we do great on the red zone? Where are the Browns? I don't see them. We're still sort of at the bottom, man. 73 red zone trips, 41 offensive touchdowns, 17 field goals, 56%. And the red zone. Those on defensive 70. Touchdowns allowed 36. So half and half. If the team had the ball in the red zone, they were scoring on us. They were going to score. But we didn't. We didn't do all that great. 41 touchdowns sounds good. It's good, but we had this high-flying offense. We should be scoring a lot more. Penalties, I do have penalties set. We're the least penalized team in the league. Ravens plus 12. Where are the Browns? Well, at least we had a lot of interceptions. We did do that. We also gave the ball away a lot. But we're at plus 3. Which ain't bad. Ain't bad at all. That's why we have a winning record. But it's not enough. It's not enough to get in the playoffs, man. Not enough. MVP looks to be Josh Allen, rightfully so. You only throw like 1 or 2 interceptions. You deserve that shit, Garrett got in 9th. He should be higher than that. He broke a damn record, for Christ's sake. Coach of the Year goes to Arthur Smith, who's still with the Falcons and is legit. Falcons actually are good. Never thought I'd say that, but here we are. Josh Allen, Offensive Player of the Year. McCole Hartman comes in 4th. That's it for the Browns. Defensive Player of the Year obviously goes to Garrett. No one's touching Garrett. Best defensive player in the league. Offensive Rookie. Don't think of a rookie I can think of. Had any impact. Defensive Player. Is there any Browns? No Browns. Best quarterback. Josh Allen, of course, will clear that. Lamar Jackson, Mahomes, Burrow, Herbert, Lawrence, Griffin. Frederick does make the list. So at least we're starting to see Frederick on the list for things. Hopkins. I'll take that. I will definitely take that. At least he's showing up on the list. Running back. See if we got any love. Antonio Gibson does come in last. Not as good of a year as he had last year. McCole Hardman should get the Best Receiver of the Year award, which is really, really cool. But I do think that Donovan Peoples-Jones should get some love. Offensive lineman, no Brown should be on this list, but they do put Batonio on the list, but you're allowed 62 sacks. That's insane. Myles Garrett, Defensive Lineman of the Year, no question. And they give Marcus Hyde some recognition. He did have 8 sacks this year. Not bad for a second-year player. No linebackers of the Browns should be appearing on this list. We were terrible at the linebacker position. DB, Hooker gets some love. He comes in third. There's a Ward at fifth. Our guy Newsom went to the Texans. He's shining. He got in sixth. I can't believe I couldn't keep him. Samir Perriman, second year in the league. He's already on the list. He's getting better. And Cade York, I thought, would win this award. He comes in fourth, and it's Daniel Carson of the Chiefs. Someone's cutting the grass outside. I don't know if you guys hear it, but it's annoying the shit out of me. What do you do? Now I know what you guys are probably going to think. Are you going to fire Kevin Stefanski? I think the team is better, but I am disappointed we did not make the playoffs. And I'm the owner, and I'm getting tired of this shit. Getting tired of losing to the Bengals. Getting tired of losing to the Ravens. Getting tired of getting behind and having to pull rabbits out of our asses to try to get to a playoff spot and not making it. You know, I'm getting tired of it. It's getting old. Definitely getting old. Should I fire him? I don't know if I'm going to do it yet. I need to see who is on the market to get hired. I had a chance to bring in Dan Campbell from the Lions to the team, and I didn't make that decision. If a big coach falls and I can get him, and you don't give me an auto-generated coach, I will definitely hire that coach. But other than that, we'll see how it goes. If I can, I will try to get rid of I will fire Kevin Stefanski if I have a coach ready to take his place. And that's all I got to say about that. And we must have an injury. Are you serious right now? We got an injury? Jones is out. Manuel Jackson's out. Malik Hooker. Oh my God. I got the injury slider at 20. And we still getting injuries like this. Both defensive tackles are out. That is insane. I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm tired of. And the thing is, if I was on Madden 26, it probably wouldn't even be any better. So what do? Let's go to depth chart. I did not realize I had these many injuries in a game in this game, man. It's insane. Everybody here healthy, that's good. Tight end. Got Carroll. Got Bentonio. Got Hazleton. Got Teller. Delaware White is fine. Well, they didn't. Well, the other line's fine. DeJuan Jones is out. But I already knew that. Hyde. Mm-hmm. Garrett. They only got one defensive tackle. Well, that's messed up. That sucks. It said Malik Hooker's out. Yeah. All right. Let's see what the Packers squad's looking like. Let's see. My roster. Yep. I do got a defensive tackle. Fernie Y, 66 overall, +3 block shed. He's a rookie that did not pan out to put on the roster, but he's going to have to be signed today to make room. Okay, they're good there. You're going to ask me to cut a player. Nope. Know what I'll do here? We will go to my roster. I didn't mean to press you. This video's taking longer than I wanted it to, damn it, because of injuries. All right, cool. They're still going to say for me to cut a player, aren't they? Nope. Nope, I overrode that. Good. All right. Good to go. Let's get hot, beat the Saints. End the season on a good note. I ain't doing uniforms. We are 42 minutes on the end. This video is taking way too long. We're not in the playoffs, guys. Unfortunately. And I'm disappointed. Very disappointed. Because I think we could have made some noise. I think our offense is playing pretty well. But of course, we probably would have to play the Bengals and Ravens, and we probably would have lost that too. You never know. A really battle-tested year. Bunch of injuries that shouldn't have happened. But here we are. Can we get that 10th win and end our season on a good note? Because you can't beat a 2-win team. It's kind of disappointing. Saints will get the ball first. And I'm not even going to hold y'all. Usually I watch a lot of this stuff. We're going to go just red zone only. Let's do red zone early. Week 18. I'm going to tell you guys, as far as this series goes, yeah, it's good to have it. Because you actually got some football going on. I know right now we're in the basketball season. I actually have kept up with March Madness. My Michigan State Spartans are in the Sweet 16, so I'm happy about that, obviously. I'm going to play UConn. And I never watched UConn. I never watched UConn men's basketball. Hell, I really pay attention to women. Did you know the women are undefeated? Nobody's beating them. I mean, you get think about teams like Texas and South Carolina because I live here in the South, so I keep up more with the women's basketball down here. If you told me UConn would beat the crap out of either Texas or South Carolina, I'd believe you. I would believe you. Of course, everybody else flies on our defense, and why would it be different with the Saints? Pacing through the hole, and he scores a touchdown for Kendre Miller. Saints strike first. And tell you this right now. We lose to the Saints. I think Kevin Stefanski should be fired. I think he should be fired. I think I should fire him based entirely on principle. Look, you can't beat a 2-win Saint team that has no quarterback. I don't even think they got Alvin Kamara anymore in this game. But our offense can fly too if you give Frederick time. We're almost in the red zone, and we are there. At the 20, we'll stop here. Frederick needing a drive on his own. Maybe we have to get in a track meet with the Saints. And play passing. You gotta hold. Well, for one, they can't be blitzing, and your offensive lineman gotta hold, or else it doesn't work. Get rid of the ball, Frederick. And as usual, our line does not hold. A 62 sack-a-thon line that gives us 62 sacks a game. It's not usually going to be good for you. We had field goal. Defense, I need some stops. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting the car. I got the car worked on. That cost me a pretty penny. But I want that car to be right. I've gone through a lot of crap for this car, guys. And you won't even believe the crap I went through for this car. It's a great car. I like my car, but good God. The stuff I had to go through is ridiculous. Come on, defense. We can't stop this 2-win Saints. Myles Garrett is hurt. Oh, come on. You know I pushed up his injuries where he doesn't get well. He's at the bench. Myles Garrett does not get hurt like this, guys. This is the Madden team that, I mean, this game is old, but you never know Myles Garrett to get injured a lot. They're going to get him for a touchdown. And the 2-win Saints are coming into Cleveland Stadium giving us a game. This ain't good. It ain't good at all. Yeah, but man, I don't know how it's going to go against UConn for Michigan State now. So we win. I think Tennessee also has gotten far too. I think they're in the Sweet 16 too. So I keep up with it, but I'm gonna tell you this: ain't nothing like football. It just ain't. Football you can watch all season, especially the regular season in football is just epic, man. And I don't think no other sport compares to it. Not at all. And if the Saints are going to score, I'm going to let them score. I'm not even going to stop to watch it anymore because our defense is sorry. This is a sorry performance. We lose to a 2-loss. I mean, come on. We got to go out with some dignity now. Have some dignity. But no, it ain't nothing like football season, man. I mean, it's nice and cold outside, and you're in the house, and you got some food and some football on. Oh, man. It's all warm outside. You want to be outside. You want to be stuck in the house watching basketball games. You want to be out. It's not the same. I just want y'all to respond. Give me something. I'm not even going to turn it on. Just give me something. 9 yards. A score before the half. Get something going. 8 yards. Touchdown, McCole Hardman. That's another one. That's 14 touchdowns on the year. My boy McCole Hardman showing up, showing out. Didn't intend to go in the half. You think of all these weapons. They got Jameson Williams. They got Olave. They got some good players. How in the hell you only win 2 games? I mean, you got Davis Mills as your quarterback. That's not good, but you got some weapons. And I guess they didn't score before the half. We get the ball to start the second half. When you're trailing by 11, we're a fast-paced offense, though. I expect us to come back in this game and make it a game. 9 yards. 4 yards to Gibson. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, Frederick. Come on. No. 7-yard run. Why don't y'all go for it? We're not going to playoffs anyway. Go for it. We don't. I can see my defense getting broken in this game. Definitely giving this game up. I can already see it. Keon White gave me a sack. Cool. But we let him get 16 yards. That's the bad part. We're getting broken. Malik Hooker is not in this game. So our pass defense is going to be even freaking worse. It's going to be bad. Come on. Drop pass. Where's my boy Donovan Peoples, man? Okay, they're mixing the ball up, giving Antonio Gibson and Aaron Jones. That's what I like. We can run the ball. We're not in a rush. We just need to score. Penalty against their defense. 24-yard touchdown, Donovan Peoples-Jones. And we get the 2-point conversion. We're down by 3 in this exciting non-playoff Week 18. Non-playoff implication in Week 18. Yeah, this is awesome. You know the sad part about that is that if this was a game on TV, y'all would watch it. 2 teams that have not getting the playoffs, you would watch it. Now, can you say that about any other sport other than football? You can't. You can't. No one cares. No one cares about those other sports like that. But you would watch. I mean, maybe it has a lot to do with gambling. I don't know. Maybe it's the gambling. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why we watch these games. I mean, I don't do fantasy football or gambling, but I mean, I pay attention to the teams and see how they're doing, draft positioning and stuff like that. There's reasons to watch the NFL, man. A lot of reasons to watch the NFL. But other sports, it just don't pull me in like that. Just don't. Browns at the 24, first down and 10. Trying to get our 10th win of the season so we have something to build on for next year. A lot of these players, let's just be honest about it, are not returning. They're not going to be on this team next year. Throw to Otten, complete. 3rd and 4. Frederick, my boy, 18 of 24, 2 touchdowns. Aaron Jones has got room. He's sort of like my insurance policy. He's not going to run the ball for the volume of yards as Antonio Gibson. But definitely at the power back position, you want an Aaron Jones. Back to pass. Right at the foot. And that looked like it was almost going to be picked off, to be honest with you. So, Aaron Jones. They rank last in takeaway, about dead last in takeaways. Frederick has not given them an interception yet. I say yet. Catch it! Dwight McNeil, let's go! Dwight McNeil's like, hey! Maybe y'all need to give me that 5th-year option. I'm like, yeah, I want to, bro. Believe me, I love you, bro. You're from Columbia State. I want to see you get the contract. I want to see what you do with Frederick. But, man, you got to give me more than what you gave me this year. I just expect more. But right there shows you what he could do. That's pretty good. Browns up by 4. We have come back in this game. But now the defense has to hold up. And I don't trust my defense. And off the bat, they're giving up large chunks of yards to the Saints, who are 2-14 or something. I mean, Jesus Christ. I think it's going to come down to the offense, man. It's going to come down to the offense. That's all it is to it. We're almost an hour into this video. Didn't mean for this video to take this long, but yep. Last game of the season, week 18. No playoff spot to be played for, man. This is just pride. You don't want to lose to the last place Saints. 3rd and 7. Come on, Frederick. You go for it here. Go for it. We get it. Okay, 2-minute warning. We need at least a field goal, keep the game going, but I really want a touchdown. Give me close. Give me close. All right. 31, 8 yards. We're watching. 50 seconds left. 1st down and 10 at the Saints 17. We're trying to get a win for pride. Definitely don't want to lose to the Saints. Run, and it's a pick. And Frederick throws to Marshall Lattimore. We're 17th pick, man, of the season. You don't want to throw over to him, Frederick. But he did. He threw it over there. Good God, guys. Can y'all wait till the summer to do this shit? Cutting that grass. God dang. I don't think... Wait. I didn't do that. Yep, we cost ourselves the game. We lost to the now a 3-win Saint team. We finished the season at 9-8. And Kevin Stefanski's on my shit list. Yeah, we had injuries. We weren't at full strength. But you telling me we can't beat a 2-win Saint team, I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. And actually, Davis Mills outperformed my dude. He outperformed him. Guys, we lost to the worst team in the league. It was close. We came back, but this shouldn't be happening. Wow, more 1st downs, more yards. Whole game was turnover free until Frederick threw that stupid interception to Marshawn Lattimore. It was just a dumb call. 6 of 10 on 3rd down. We were really good, but they were, of course, pretty good. I mean, they were perfect in the red zone. We were 4 red zone touchdowns. We got 2. We're not good in the red zone. Red zone efficiency is coming back to red zone efficiency. Not there. They held time possession, even though, it's just not good. I mean, Frederick threw 3 touchdowns. We threw that 1 pick that cost you the game. You get the good, but then you get the bad. I can't explain it. Shar White ran pretty good, 4.1 yards a carry. Gibson was at 7 yards per carry. He should have got the ball more. Should have got the ball more. Cade Otton, 10 catches, 95 yards. Cade Otton's, of course, under contract, and he had a good year. Can't hate on Cade Otton. Is he Njoku? No. 9 catches, 93 yards, and a touchdown for Olave. Felder, 7 catches, 107 yards. Arm had 5 catches, 61 yards, and a touchdown. David Jones, 5 catches, 62 yards, and a touchdown. Those guys are used to getting bigger numbers than that. I should have had 100 yards receiving from at least one of them. Didn't get it. Not a great game. Not a great game at all. Who gave up my sacks? I think the line held up pretty good. I think the line held up pretty good. Defensively, half a sack for Miles Jack. I just think they flew over my defense a lot. Half a sack for Keon White. We are missing a lot of defensive tackles in our. We're of course missing big defensive linemen. No Malik Hooker. This was a bad game for our defense, man. But even when those guys are healthy, it's bad days for our defense. How many times we punted? Twice. Saints twice. What can you say, man? This is the bottom of the barrel. We're not going to the playoffs. And that guaranteed win that I felt like we should get against the Saints, we didn't get it. So even if we did play the Saints and then played the Bengals, we probably lost to the Saints. It's just bad. And I don't know what to say about it. Andrew Hazleton goes up. +2 pass block finesse, +1 run block finesse. Normal dev and a rookie. He did pretty good. Can't lie. I think he did pretty good. Pretty good player. But that's another loss. That is another loss. I don't know what to do with the upgrades because I really thought to myself, Dwight, you should be putting these upgrades on player personnel to try to keep players. But I didn't know what I was going to do with Kevin Stefanski. I didn't know if I was going to fire him or I was going to keep him. So I didn't really put points into him. I put more of the points into the coordinators as far as the defensive line and the offensive line. That's where all my points went. So I don't even know how I'm going to handle this. But yeah, we're bad. It's bad. It's really, 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 really bad. And I think if I don't use these points, I lose them. I definitely don't want to lose them, so I'm definitely going to use them. I'm not getting rid of coordinators, but I probably will get rid of Stefanski. I can see myself doing it. I got no points to purchase that. Why can't I purchase it? I can purchase this with Stanford defensive ends and tackles. Get that. 3 there. I got 11 points left. Okay, good. But no, I could have went player personnel, trying to keep everybody, but I didn't know what I was going to do with Kevin Stefanski. I did not know. So I did not go there with it. Player personnel, trades, offensive line, offensive recruitment. Yeah, stuff I could have used. I just didn't put points into it because I didn't know what I was going to do with Stefanski. Whoever coach drops, I can see firing him. This is disgusting. And then you lose to the Saints. You lost to the Bengals in a game you really needed, and then you lose to the Saints, the worst team in the league. Some has to give. We'll advance the week and see who is in the playoffs and who is not. We're definitely not at all. And there you go. Ravens went up to number 3. We did lose to the Texans, so whether we won this game or not, it didn't matter. Once we lost to the Bengals, we were done. Season was over. Top seeds. Guys, the Falcons are the number 2 seed. My screen is blocking that. The Rams, of course, the number 1 seed. And the Chiefs are the number 1 seed in the AFC and NFC. you know, disappointment, man. Just disappointment. I don't know what to do. I have no, I don't know what to do. No idea. No idea. I mean, if I look at record, yeah, Saints were the worst team in the league. Just lost to them. We should have at least 10 wins. I'd feel better about this team if we had 10 wins. I'd say we're definitely a playoff team. You know, maybe I give Kevin Stefanski another shot, but I mean, we're 9-8. It's not good enough. It's definitely not good enough. Any league news before I get out of here? Watching your offense, Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon try to seem like they're ready for a change. Quarterback play could be the deciding factor. Dennis Allen. Jeez, we lost to the Saints. Are you kidding me? We lost to the Saints. I guess I can do staff moves, roster changes. Let me see about staff moves. See who's gotten fired as far as head coach. Dennis Allen got fired, rightfully so. Your team was terrible, you know. But you beat us. Maybe we should hire you because you beat us. You did beat us. I don't see any coach that stands out that makes me go, we need to hire somebody else. Mike Vrabel got fired as an offensive coordinator. Could he be free to be a coach? I'd hire him. I mean, I don't like Mike Vrabel, but I hire him right now over Kevin Stefanski. Of course I would. I would definitely do that. I would make him a head coach. I would do that. I got to see about that. Maybe I need to bring in Vrabel. Bring in Vrabel for the Cleveland Browns. That might help us. We need some help right now, guys. But, that's the video. We didn't make the playoffs, and we just lost to the worst team in the league. So what do you do with that? What do you do with that? You got players you want to re-sign. You got players that don't want to sign back with you. And you got time to fix the roster. You got to fix your roster. Get ready for next year. I don't know. We'll have to see. All right, guys. See you guys later. Peace out. Enjoy your weekend. Well, not weekend. Weekend, whatever. I don't know.